Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Let's smurf it up. You see, it's time to rock. Yes, y'all. You don't quit. If you were looking for a party, this is it.
Wake up, Smurfs! I think I found the cure. But to test it, we must catch a purple Smurf. It will be dangerous. Are there any volunteers?
Hey everybody, it's your old friend the Purple Smurf. Welcome to another issue of Under the Mushroom Cap, and this is a timely one. This is going to be about current events, which is Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and this is going to be part of an ongoing series I'm going to call The Mando Report. Okay, recap. Last year I loved The Mandalorian. I thought the first 3 episodes were some of the best Star Wars content that we have seen since 1983. Not joking. It wasn't perfect. Some stuff was just nostalgia bait, I know that. But some of the moments in the first 3 episodes were just awesome. Then we got to the middle ones, the 4, 5, 6, and the filler episodes, and they really were. This one was like,
Mando, give up your ways and stay with me in the village. You could have a good life here.
I can't do that. I gotta keep my helmet on.
You know, there was Gina, she was great. There was Baby Yoda drinking the bone broth, which was classic meme material. And of course, the AT-ST with the red eyes was a wonderful visual, but the episode was way too familiar. STNG or Xena Warrior Princess, the 7 Samurai. Nothing new here, just formulaic, syndicated TV stuff. The next one, The Gunslinger, hoo boy, that was just so much potential, completely thrown away. You're gonna bring me to Tatooine, you're gonna bring me to Mos Eisley, you're gonna bring me to the cantina, but it's empty, the streets were deserted, there were no customers. Then you're gonna introduce me to Dollar Store Han Solo. I'm sorry, actor, I'm sure you were great, but you weren't great in this. And writer, if you wrote that character, it was really shallow, sorry. Ming-Na Wen was great, but again, her character, really shallow. It was a lot of memba berries, and it just, oh man, it was not a great episode at all. Then this one was, Escape from Cell Block 16, the prison ship. We need to bust my friend out of jail. I know a guy, Mando. Only Mando can do it. Mando, can you do it? I can do it.
It will be dangerous.
It just could have been any show. It could have been Rocky Johnson of Star Command. It did not have to be Star Wars. It was fine, it was a good episode, but it didn't even have to be Star Wars. Then we get to the last 2 episodes, 7 and 8, and the quality spikes back up. And you start to imagine, maybe episodes 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 were the Boba Fett movie. Then at Lucasfilm, the reaction to TLJ and Solo, they said, quickly, scramble. It's going to be a TV show now, yeah. And they get a memo from Disney, the future is streaming. So all of a sudden they tell Jon Favreau, it's not a movie, take the script we had, make a TV show out of it. And credit to Favreau, he took a pig's ear and made it into a silver purse. I mean, this is just a TV show, and it became the most impactful and beloved piece of all Disney Star Wars. So hats off to you, sir. That brings us to the present. Season 2 kicks off, and it was just like an hour-long filler episode. It was good, it had a higher budget, but it was 7 things we already saw in Season 1 repeated. And they weren't even original when we saw them in Season 1. So I called this, maybe a 5 or a 6 of quality. And then the second one with the frogs and the ice spiders. It was just, what's the point here? We're the audience, we care. You made us care. You made us care about these things. I'm gonna make a little list here. What was the purpose behind cloning Baby Yoda? Back in the first 3 episodes, we saw Werner Herzog paid a lot of money. He hired people. There was a reason they cloned this guy. Apparently that plot thread has been forgotten. Giancarlo Esposito comes out of the TIE Fighter with the dark saber. That was amazing. That was like a grappling hook throwing over the wall of Season 1 into Season 2 to make us want to keep watching. But we're 2 episodes in, and it looks like we're not even going to talk about that. The people love... The people love Carl Weathers. Who doesn't love Carl Weathers? He's amazing in every scene he's in. But we have gone 2 episodes not even mentioning him or seeing him. This is not like Star Trek The Next Generation where you have a 22-episode syndicated series and you can go with these episodes. You only have 8 chapters to take the audience where we want to go. If you're wondering why some of us are grumbling about filler episodes, it comes down to this. With the sequel trilogy, we wanted to believe that you knew who Snoke was, even if we didn't. You knew who Rey's parents were, even if we didn't. You knew why Han Solo's death was treated so flippantly. And that at the end of the trilogy, you would show us that. But it seemed like in the trilogy, there was no plan. There was no story arc that was set out at the beginning. And The Mandalorian is starting to feel that same way. So if you're hearing grumbling from the fans, it's because we want you to have a plan. We want you to have a story arc that brings us revelation. That's why they're cloning Baby Yoda. That's how he got the dark saber. You know, this is what we need. We're fans. We gobble this stuff up if you feed it to us. But if you just reheat stuff from last season and serve it to us, we're going to lose our interest. And then your key thing here is Baby Yoda. If you just treat Baby Yoda like a prop, like a living MacGuffin, we're all going to be very disappointed. I remember fan theories last year that Baby Yoda was going to turn his head in the end of the last episode and said,
Mando, you have done well, but now let me tell you why you're really here.
And then have it be the revelation is that Baby Yoda is just pretending to be, an immature little kid, because that gets him the protection he needs, but actually he's perfectly intelligent, and we don't know the aging of Yoda's species. Wouldn't that have been a cool twist? So we hope you've got some tricks up your sleeve for the next episodes, but this has been
The Mando Report.
If you want to see how I handle it, how I handle a story arc, come and check out my comic, Tales of Zero, on Indiegogo now. Here's a look.